Ubisoft has become a Nintendo-style developer, producing their own style directs called Ubisoft Forward. They've been hit or miss so far. It seems like everybody's going after Nintendo lately, from PlayStation with State of Play to Inside Xbox, and now to Ubisoft Forward. I still don't like the name Ubisoft Forward. I don't like it, maybe it's just me. But they had one today. I wasn't able to live stream it because I was working my full-time job. But I am going to react to what we saw. That was just 15 seconds in to the show. Unfortunately, I was spoiled for one or two things, so I can't give a full reaction because I've saw some things. But I'm interested to see what they're talking about. They're probably going to talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Gods and Monsters, and probably some Rainbow Six Siege or what have you. So let's actually get in looking at this Katuba. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid RP to M.
This is Ubisoft.
This is Ubisoft Forward.
Explore our worlds.
Meet the devs.
See the game.
Join us.
Welcome back to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Yusuf.
I'm Neelam. Today's show will reveal new games, give behind-the-scenes insights from our development teams, and share some exciting updates on projects you've been waiting for.
Let's get started with a game you've been waiting to hear more about since it was teased last year. The gods of ancient Greece need a hero, and it's time to answer the call.
Oh, so Gods and Monsters is the first thing up. Okay, I'm intrigued. I was intrigued by this game last year at E3. Let's take a look.
As the world crumbles, our divine powers sealed away. Even the gods need a hero.
Looks very Fortnite-y, from what I can see. Which is not good. You don't want to be considered Fortnite. At least in my book. Huh. Okay. Immortals, Phoenix Rising. Oh, I don't like the name. December 3rd, 2020.
My name is Scott Phillips, and I'm the game director on Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Ooh, I don't
I
like that
hope
name.
you enjoyed our reveal video.
I'm just gonna call it
I'm sure you
Immortals
noticed
and
a
call
lot
it
of
a
new
day.
things since we first teased the game, including a new name. Extra production time has allowed us to expand our vision and explore new opportunities beyond our initial plan. We felt the name Immortals Phoenix Rising better reflected this new experience. Today, we're incredibly excited to give you the first in-depth look at our world, hero, and gameplay. Let's dive in.
Grand Mythology Adventure.
Immortals Phoenix Rising is a third-person, open-world action-adventure game set in the fantastical landscape of Greek mythology. You'll play as Phoenix, a Greek warrior shipwrecked on the mysterious Golden Isle. Upon your arrival, you'll meet Hermes, one of the few remaining gods of Olympus. Hermes has heard of a prophecy that only you can save the Greek gods and reclaim their realm from Typhon, the deadliest titan in mythology. This entire epic story will be narrated by the titan Prometheus and Zeus, the king of the gods, adding a unique commentary and perspective to this legendary tale.
Huh. Interesting.
Before embarking on this perilous journey, you'll get to create your own Phoenix. And as you progress, you'll find even more opportunities to customize your character by discovering legendary weapons, unique pieces of gear and cosmetics, and earning the gods' blessings and mythical abilities that can turn the tide of battle. You'll need all the help you can get to save the gods and defeat Typhon once and for all.
Wield the power of the gods.
On your journey to save the gods, you'll grow stronger and achieve new, incredible things, like gliding with the wings of Daedalus, to jump higher, fight while airborne, and glide freely in the open world.
Ooh.
Facing off against dangerous mythical beasts like the giant Cyclopses, flying harpies, and huge multi-armed hecatoncheires. Harnessing the power of the gods to master a tactical and fast-paced, over-the-top combat system, and solving puzzles and challenges scattered throughout the world to help improve your powers. You'll also get to explore an epic, vibrant, and stylized open world filled with secrets, puzzles, and stories rooted in Greek mythology. Once a peaceful home to the gods of Olympus, the Golden Isle is now overrun by creatures of the underworld. To stand a chance against Typhon and his minions, you'll need to explore this mysterious land and become a mythical hero yourself. The world is divided in multiple regions, all ruled by a different god in need of your help. From the lush landscapes of Aphrodite's plains to the mechanical world of Hephaestos' forge, each region is packed with challenging battles, ancient puzzles, and secrets to uncover.
There's climbing in this game, guys!
You'll have the freedom to explore this entire open world as you wish, right from the beginning of your journey.
Very Breath of the Wild.
Finally, stay with us for the post-show, where you'll get a look at new gameplay. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. We can't wait for you to play Immortals Phoenix Rising. There's a lot more to show before launch, so keep an eye out for further updates. See you all on December 3rd.
Very Breath of the Wild.
I'm so excited to play this game. It's a world I just can't wait to
Stadia.
explore.
No, thank you.
Hi, I'm Phil Harrison. We're looking forward to Immortals Phoenix Rising coming to Stadia on December 3rd.
No, thank you.
We're also excited to announce that all Stadia players will get a chance to try Immortals Phoenix Rising with a free playable demo before launch that is exclusive to Stadia. All you'll need
Ubisoft
is a Gmail account.
Going for
with
Stadia?
just a single click, you'll be able to add the demo to your Stadia library and
great.
instantly join Phoenix.
If
on
any
her
of you have a
quest
Stadia,
to
can you let me
save the
know?
Greek
I'm
gods.
curious.
Created specifically for this Stadia demo, Ubisoft have developed an entirely unique island for you to experience. We hope you'll love it. The exclusive Stadia demo of Immortals Phoenix Rising will be playable later this year in all regions where Stadia is accessible. Thank you to Yves Guillemot and the entire Ubisoft Quebec studio for your partnership in bringing amazing experiences
That's a
to
no
Stadia.
from me.
The
No
use
Stadia.
of Zeus and Prometheus as the narrators in Immortals Phoenix Rising led to a unique style of storytelling.
Here's Michelle Plord to tell us more.
My name is Michelle Plord. I'm lead cinematic designer on Immortals Phoenix Rising. I think the number one thing that I love about my job is the sense of pride that I get for delivering a scene. Our job is consistent with someone who is actually directing. We get to direct where we're shooting, what
I hope
lens
it's
we're
definitely
using,
an
and
early
what's
build of
happening
it
in
because
the
that does
scene.
not look good.
Immortals
I mean, it's
Phoenix Rising,
stylized,
it's
but it just
a very
needs a couple
narrative-driven game. but it's
don't
also
know.
very
Needs something.
lighthearted and stylized and very comedic. And I feel like that's where we get to shine as cinematic designers. One of the best example I have actually for this is Zeus and Prometheus are bickering because Zeus is very, very much bored about Prometheus' story. So he decides to spawn some monsters, and then they just kind of appear in the world. And then the character sees, so we just kind of crouch zooms on them because we were trying to hit comedic timing. So there's little moments, the kind of like lightheartedness and part of the game that we really like to showcase. Ubisoft really likes to tell stories. And I think that's how you get the players to really be engrossed within a world. We want to make them feel something. Even if it's just a laugh or a chuckle, I think we did our job.
All right, you made me chuckle. I'm
Keep an eye
intrigued.
out for further updates on Immortals Phoenix Rising before it launches this
I'm
December
just gonna
3rd.
call it Immortals. Like,
Now,
why?
it's time to revisit a dear friend.
Oh!
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and
The
sure
rivers are
in one
true.
direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong.
Prince of Persia, the Sands of Time remake.
Is a marvel no living man has ever seen. Only the dagger can unlock the sands of time.
No! I saw my father turn to sand.
You cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will consume everything.
Come with me then. But I warn you, I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
Prince! The dagger! It can turn back time!
Give me the dagger!
Never! I brought this on us.
You are brave and good.
Don't let go!
Kakulukim.
My
January
name is
21st,
Anu Kaul.
2021.
I'm working in Ubisoft from past 13 years.
Anu is the senior producer of Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake.
For me, it's a big dream. It's not a project, it's a dream that is coming true. Original Prince of Persia, you know, people love this game. It has put a mark in everyone's heart. And now what we are going to do is we are going to bring it back because still people have that nostalgic feeling. People want to play that game. We are in an Indian studio. It's an Ubisoft Pune and Bombay. We actually love to work on this game because we can show everyone, you know, what India is. It's something which comes directly from our heart. So, you know, the main game
So
which
an
was
India
made
studio's
back then,
working
the
on this.
main
That's
essence is
interesting.
there. All the characters are there. You have your prince, who's very iconic, who was in this game. You have the princess, Farah, and let's not, you have a Wazir, who is the main villain in this game with all the sand creatures, you know. It just, we have give it a bit more flavorness, bit more enhancement. The voice which we are using for the prince is Yuri, the same voice which was back then. You know, it just put goosebumps on our hands also when we heard him because it's something which brings back to us that nostalgic feeling.
How did you...
Some people say time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction.
17 years later, but you know, the main good thing is his voice hasn't changed at all. I don't know how he do it, but it's the same.
No, that's cute.
Being able to work on the Prince of Persia is a huge honor because I think it's a beloved game.
Mumbai.
We respected the original design, we respected the storyline, we respected the characters, we just enhanced everything in the game, from camera to combat, as well as the visuals. we implemented a targeted system which actually enhanced the velocity of the prince and his abilities to do amazing performance and amazing moves. We use the latest technology as well as the motion capture to bring realism and to bring logic and sense into the story. We heard the players' desire to play Prince of Persia: Sands of Time again, and we are very pleased to bring it as the first ever remake from Ubisoft.
Was it the
It's
first
a beautiful
remake from
story.
Ubisoft?
We are very, very excited to give you this experience.
Didn't know that. Now I know.
Prince of Persia: Sands of Time Remake releases January 2021 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
It's time to head over to the virtual city of Neo Arcadia, where an intense and fast-paced battle rages on.
Bunny!
I've never felt like that in a VR game before, but I think I like it.
Yeah!
Ja, nu wel.
I'm gonna get copyrighted because Ubisoft always does this. So because of that, I'm gonna skip. Sorry guys, I don't want to get copyrighted.
One big focus for the Hyperscape dev team is to regularly add gameplay content and features, keeping the game new and fresh week after week.
So skip, because I can't. We're not really gonna focus on Hyperscape.
This
Sorry
next
guys,
one
if you want
is
to watch
for
it, go
the
watch it. But I
fans.
can't show the trailer. All right, let's look at this. We're back to the original program, guys.
Cara, você não tá entendendo. Isso é hoje, aqui.
Far Cry?
A gente tem que ir lá.
No.
It's a heartbeat, a pulse, a distant vibration. It's a surge, a rush, the raw of a nation. It's nothing you could have predicted, but everything you believed in. It's nothing you expected, but everything you have achieved. It's nothing you could have trained for, yet everything you would have wanted. It's bigger than you could have imagined, yet everything you always needed. It's everything you achieved, everything you cared about. It's everything you accomplished, everything you cheered for.
Soccer, I'm assuming?
It's in every strategy planned, in every inch you gained. It's more than gaming. It's more than just support. It's cherished.
Sitting in the center here, coastline in open area. But they all know he gets taken down. So quick from the defense. Through there, they're both on the side. He's gonna run the corner, finds one kill. The second one goes down.
Share every moment. Share every action. Share every emotion. Share every struggle. Share every success. Every triumph. Yeah, share it with your friend, your family, your teammates, your people, your country. Share the unforgettable.
I'm François-Xavier Deniel, eSport Director for Ubisoft. Today we are proud to have more than 60 million players of Rainbow Six Siege, and we can say that we are top-tier eSport title. It was the right moment to have a new layer of competition. We are working on eSport for the last 5 years when we defined a professional system with organization and
Rainbow
regional
Six
model.
Siege
So the Rainbow Six World Cup is a new layer of competition of our eSport ecosystem. It will be the first time we have a country-based competition for our eSport title. In the Rainbow Six World Cup, we'll have 20 teams participating to the main event, but more than 45 countries will participate to the qualifier.
45 countries. Holy
For such a special occasion, we are very happy to introduce Tony Parker, our ambassador for the Rainbow Six World Cup.
Tony Baker.
Very proud to be with Tony Parker today. So you will be the ambassador of our first Rainbow Six World Cup.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
The rumor. There's the rumor in the streets.
So you are part of all the process of thinking about the World Cup. You will meet the players, the coaches.
First of all, I'm very happy, very excited about the opportunity to be an ambassador of the Rainbow Six, the first Rainbow Six World Cup. Thanks for choosing me. I'm excited to meet all the players and explain to them how special it is to play for your country. It's very different than team playing, you know, like when you go to your country and you listen to the national anthem and you have the goosebumps and you know, it's a great honor.
These guys, they play for organizations, they don't play for their country yet. For them, it will be something completely different. It will be the first time they will not play with their teammates, they play usually. What will be your advice?
Enjoy yourself because it's a unique experience to play in an international competition. And then there's all the pressure around it, you know, because when you play for your country, a lot of pride comes in and it's going to be a whole new competition. But I'm sure if they can feel what I felt, you know, they will love the experience. And I think in the global scale for Ubisoft and Rainbow Six to take that challenge to do a World Cup, I think it can be big, you know, for the future of the game. I think it's just a huge opportunity, you know, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
An ambassador like NBA champion Tony Parker just adds to the excitement for this massive event. Keep your eyes on all the Rainbow Six Siege social accounts for more updates.
We're not done just yet with Rainbow. A new season is starting tonight, so let's see what the team has planned.
Hi, I'm Leroy, Creative Director on Rainbow Six Siege. The Rainbow Six World Cup is going to be exciting and bringing the best players from countries all over the world in summer 2021. But for now, let's focus on what is happening in the game right now. A couple of years ago, we made the commitment to be live for at least 10 years. And today, we are already close to the halfway point of this symbolic milestone. We are not only maintaining this commitment, but we are doubling down by investing more than ever to make the game grow and evolve. This season will be Siege's biggest one to date. And we're excited to bring a familiar face to the Rainbow Six operator roster permanently. Sam Fisher, our call sign Zero in Siege, is bringing his combat experience and training into the game. We are a huge fan of Sam, and we wanted to show you how he fits within our universe. Check this out.
Lyra, how's that stuff work on arthritis?
The nanobots should help, but you'll pay for it tomorrow.
Well, that sounds fair to me.
Harry says you're here to whip us into shape. That true?
Let's find out.
Move out, people!
I gotta say, I'm not a Rainbow Six Tom Clancy guy, so or Splinter Cell, so unfortunately this is going on deaf ears, guys. I'm sorry. The only two games that I actually play is the Immortals and Prince of Persia. Other than that,
Oryx! What's your seat rep comment? Mierda!
How did the first lesson go?
You might want to call a medic.
R&D has set up the facilities you requested. Same time tomorrow?
That's the deal.
Splendid. Anything else I can do for you, Sam?
Yeah. Call me Zero.
The new season is live right now, and we're excited to get your feedback on Zero and the rest of features coming out. Before I go, we also wanted to share some more good news for our players. As you know, this year is special, since the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are coming out. Today, we want to announce that we are going to bring you the best Siege experience on console in 2020, with up to 4K and 120 FPS by the end of the year. And best of all, current console players will all get this update for free once they upgrade to the next-gen platform of the same family. As we said, we're in this for the long run, and we have plans for years to come. Thank you.
Now it's time for a sneak peek at another fan favorite making its return.
Scott Pilgrim? Oh my god. Wow, looky here. Celebrate the 10th anniversary of the beloved game. I actually never played Scott Pilgrim, so I can't say it. I've actually never seen the hype of Scott Pilgrim. That's funny. KO, the complete edition. They have a holiday 2020 on the Switch. Surprisingly enough.
It's time to check in on the dystopian police state of future London.
Oh, Watch Dogs. Okay.
Music is a huge cultural touchstone, and when you're working on a game that's set in a real place, it's something that you have to focus really hard on to make sure you get it right. When we asked Londoners who was an artist who would really reflect and underscore the themes of Watch Dogs Legion, speaking up for the oppressed and holding those in power accountable, there was one name that came up over and over again. This guy went from, freestyling in the London underground music scene to headlining at Glastonbury in less than 5 years. He's had massive critical and commercial success. He's been on the cover of Time magazine. He's won dozens of awards. And he really has used his voice to speak up and fight for social and political change.
Elton John?
Yo, Ubisoft Forward, it's your boy Stormzy here, and I'm proud and honored to announce that I'm a part of Watch Dogs Legion. You lot are about to have your minds blown. What they have done in terms of recreating London is the most insane, epic, incredible thing I've ever seen. So I'm honored to be a part of it. You guys are about to get an exclusive sneak peek of some behind the scenes footage and also of my brand new music video, Rainfall, which is going to be a part of the game. So.
Me and my manager got a wicked relationship with. The excitement he phoned me with, I hadn't heard since I got booked for Glasgow. I was like, yo, bro, there's this game.
I'm getting bored of you boys. Flex on them looking like the Alderman boys. Big Mac, I was making all of the noise. And the big fur jacket, that's the thoughts of your boy. They rate me, that's so blatant. When it's all the future, I'm that's so raven. Whenever they say my name, I take a payment. Even when I make it rain, I make a statement. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. All of my enemies. Yeah, let the rain fall on my enemies.
So I don't think I can play this.
All of my enemies.
Because it's a song, and YouTube and everyone loves copyrights.
Put my shades on.
I gotta admit though, it is a catchy song though.
Trying to figure how it put his name on. And how
very
it
catchy.
With no chains on, I give you the keys to no stress. First you give God the praise and see him work. I can't never be on my knees, I'm too blessed. Cause anytime I make it rain or reimburse, then I let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Yo.
Whoa. Look out for Stormy's Fall on My Enemies mission in game on October 29th.
Oh, London. Our beautiful city has been through the ringer. Now it's fallen into the hands of criminal organisations vying to control whatever's left. It's all gone to shit. Lucky for us, our underground hacker collective DedSec is here to build a resistance. But where do we start? Look around. Hipsters, punks, football fans, construction workers, paramedics, annoying tourists, grandparents. What do they all have in common? Any one of them could become your next playable hero. and help you save the city. Let's do some recruiting, shall we? Well, this one looks promising. Let's hack into his profile. Ah, Dan, a getaway driver. He has a completely custom vehicle to make for a fast exit. And, an anti-chase ability, making him immune to those pesky chase drones. He can also hack vehicles to clear the way. That'll come in handy in hot pursuit. Well, let's see him in action.
Or how about Eleanor? A hacker could always be useful. Thanks to her viral hacking skill, her hacks propagate, affecting everything in the surrounding area. She also can electrify enemies with her shock hack and can steal access keys without needing to enter an enemy location.
Epic. Feeling a little more artsy in your approach? Teresa is a street artist. Her paintball gun gives her a non-lethal way to take out enemies, and she has paint bombs that can disorient them.
Oh!
Not bad, eh? So how do you convince the people of London to join your team? Talk to them and find out what it takes to prove that your cause is worthy.
Tell me what's wrong. I witnessed Albion doing some peak shit.
These Clan Kelly guys, they've gone too bloody far.
My friend's gone missing.
Don't worry. Let's check we'll find them.
After you help them, they will join your ranks and become the stars of your story. As you explore London, keep a lookout. Some of the most legendary recruits are not someone you just run into every day. Like this robotic beekeeper, Shelby. She can wreak havoc using her bee swarm. She also has a unique weapon, the Overcharger. Her suit gives her shock immunity, so she can take more damage from certain attacks. You can recruit the old bloody city if you want. Doesn't mean you should. Henry here's got low mobility, so he's not really fit for a mission that requires you to be nimble. And Mark, he's a hitman. Seems like the perfect recruit. But if you're approaching a stealth mission, maybe you should keep an eye out for another hitman whose attributes don't include hiccups. No matter who you recruit, you can specialize each individual to complement your playstyle by choosing one of the many unlockable weapons and gadgets like the missile drone, the AR cloak, the spider bot. Yes, I did say spider bot. This is your team. Make it the way you like. Recruit skillful people, adapted for various types of missions, or go with weirdos and grannies. No one's here to judge. So get out in the streets and assemble your dream team. London is calling.
Interesting. It's an interesting concept. I hope it's good. October 29th, 2020.
Hello everyone, my name is Latish Sreenathan. I am the live producer on Watch Dogs Legion. On behalf of the entire dev team, I want to send a huge thank you to all the fans for the love and support since our announcement. And today, I'm happy to announce that an old friend is coming back.
Fight back. Easy to say.
Oh!
Maybe I'm just what the city needs.
Okay.
Are you ready for me, London?
Aiden Pierce. Okay.
You asked, and he's back. Older, but not necessarily wiser. Aiden Pierce will be a fully playable character in Watch Dogs Legion as part of our post-launch plans.
Found them! Take them out!
And that's not all. We're going to open up a whole new chapter in his story as part of our standalone DLC included in our Season Pass. Stay tuned and welcome to the Resistance.
Everyone has a good reason to join the Resistance in Watch Dogs Legion. The fight for freedom begins on October 29th.
She does this a lot.
Ubisoft Forward will be back in the upcoming months with more of everything you want to know about our developing games. But before we go, here's one more thing.
Always that one more thing, Nintendo. Yeah, it has to be trials. Trials Battle Royale. Riders Republic.
My name is Charlotte. I work in Ubisoft Annecy, and I'm a senior community developer. Today, I'm very excited to announce our new IP, Riders Republic. Riders Republic is a mass multiplayer game where you enjoy extreme sports outdoors together with your friends and the community. Our studio is known for its expertise on many multiplayer games, and there is a huge world to explore, so I'm very excited.
Riders Republic for me is about just killing it on dream terrain with the sickest extreme sports and doing it with other people. For Riders Republic, you enter into this world with all these people around you, which gives you a ton of possibilities to group up with them, to challenge them, to experiment with different extreme sports on different types of terrain. You have forest, you have snow, you have sand, you have mountains, you have cliffs. It's amazing when you see all these people just flying around you, jumping off of jumps, jumping through gates. It's one of those visions that you're like, oh my God, this game's crazy.
Whose idea was this? Who asked for this?
Next gen social interaction game.
Who
with a
asked
huge
for this?
world and a lot of possibilities.
Ubisoft's usually pretty good with their games.
It's
They
literally
haven't really let
an
anybody
extreme
down in
sports
quite some
fantasy
time,
land.
but it's like, who asked for this?
Our objective was to really depict natural places,
So
and
no
we wanted to
Assassin's
go
Creed.
for the biggest,
I'll
most
give my thoughts
impressive
at the
natural
end.
places in the world. So we decided to go to the US national parks. What we did is actually stitching together 7 regions in a way that feels natural. But for each of them, we actually used GPS data so that everything you see stands there for real. And I think it's going to be a great experience. Our philosophy was to be able to welcome different kinds of players, let them enjoy the game the way they want, choose their setting, choose their sport, and let them go where they want to go. We're very excited to be able to reveal it to the world. So now I've got one more thing for you to check out. Enjoy it.
All right, they just dropped the trailer. My moment of glory awaits. God damn it, how do you work this piece of junk? They don't build them like they used to. Welcome to Riders Republic, Adrenaline Junkies. There are no rules here. But what's a republic without a constitution, am I right? Here's a few truths about how we lay it down. We, the Riders, welcome all thrill seekers to the Republic. Proponents of madness, get ready for radness. We, the Riders, salute the rationality of irrationality. We, the Riders, say that friends who slay together, stay together. Gather your best friends and go crazy, baby! If you ride, the Republic will abide. Go rogue or go home. We, the Riders, insist that you do you always. Outrace, out-trick, outperform. And gain some cred by sharing the magic with the rest of the Republic. We, the Riders, claim the right to pair the best gear. Boards, planks, spikes, or wings, whatever bakes your cake. Be it road, freestyle, slopestyle, enduro, or downhill. As you grow, the drip gets so slick, and it'll help you drop bigger cliffs. We the Riders assure epic events to build your rep.
Welcome to X Games.
They're spending a lot of
Sign
time
with
on
hot
this game.
sponsors and qualify for big-time competitions. Make a name for yourself. We never stop doing things for the first time.
Red Bull Rampage, the harshest and most unforgiving canvas for big mountain free riders. Huge! That was out of the trick bag! Oh, snap! Huge amplitude! I can't even begin to express how technical that was. These are the gnarliest jumps I've ever seen in one row. Oh, massive run. That's gonna be tough to beat.
We the Riders invite you to leave the roads and take the trails. Explore the land, climb the peaks, roam the natural world. After all, it's bad manners to keep the mountains waiting.
Holy I don't. There's nothing that says play this game. Like, yeah, it's cool. I mean, but is there an audience for this? Maybe because Tony Hawk just came out. I just don't see an audience for this.
We the Riders guarantee a ton of insane contests all the time. There's trick battles to grind your way through.
They spent like 12 minutes on this game.
Do it with your crew and show them who's boss.
Feels like it. Like, this just won't end.
And join community challenges like heavy-duty mass racing. Yeah! Reach that finish line first, Ryder.
Like, that should be the game right there, racing each other. Make it a battle royale style game. It's like an MMO. It's like an MMO, and because you have it's not trials.
Because we are the Republic.
So it's not gonna be trials. It is not gonna do well. I don't think.
Be on the lookout for more updates on Riders Republic in the coming months.
Today, you got the first in-depth look at Immortals Phoenix Rising. Caught a glimpse of Prince of Persia Sands of Time Remake. Got to fight off 7 evil X's in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. And witnessed the big reveal of Riders Republic, along with so much more.
You can expect more reveals and news in the next Ubisoft Forward. Be sure to stay tuned for the post-show, featuring a walkthrough of Immortals Phoenix Rising and a Roller Champions show match.
Alright. So, that's it from Ubisoft. Besides Immortals and Prince of Persia, not very good for it, at least in my book. There was nothing that really stood out. I think they should have ended with Immortals instead of the Riders Republic. I still don't see how that game's gonna do. I just don't think there's an audience for it. Maybe I'm wrong, but like Tony Hawk just came out, so you have your skating stuff. It's not a Trials game, so you don't have the Trials folks. Power to Ubisoft for trying something different, but I just don't see it. Scott Pilgrim, cool. I'm glad it's out, but it's not for me. And Watch Dogs Legions, I mean, all you get put as a song. That's all we get. Like, yeah, it was an okay forward. I don't really, there was no Assassin's Creed Valhalla, no Far Cry information. A little surprised by that. I'm not gonna lie that there was no Assassin's Creed Valhalla or any Far Cry or no Nintendo-esque game. Kind of surprised. I mean, I'm very surprised by that. But what did you guys think of it? Did you guys enjoy this Ubisoft Forward? If I had to give it a rating, I give it like a 5 out of 10. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great either. Like, it was kind of in the middle. All right, so let me know down below what your favorite game are you looking forward to and what you thought of Ubisoft Forward. I'd love to hear from you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and click right here to see more.